But fuck everybody in this world, man. Mika's here, man. I'm back, man. Don't ask me where I was the entire time because, I will come for your neck. Don't ask me where I was, man, because life has been punching me like Mike Tyson. The only way for you to make money was to try your luck. Put 50 rand in that gambling platform, maybe by luck. But all I can say is that these companies are selfish. They say winners know when to stop. How can you say winners know when to stop while you guys, you made these platforms to be addictive so that you can milk money from people, man? Gambling is a scam, and I know like it's there, but guys, let's be careful, guys. If you are buying 6 around 500 rand, they will still pay for that 6, man. The Africans, when it comes to alcohol, they'll give a shit about you. They will sacrifice everything as long as they can have a bottle of alcohol. Question is, who are we to dictate how people who got their shit, how they should treat other people? We have the same 24. If you want to go and get a degree, you have a choice. You can go there and get a degree. Unlike being salty to graduate because graduates have a degree now. But I know the slimes will come for my neck because, slimes are dangerous. I know they will come for my neck and they will, they will make me trend if it's possible. But I'm sorry, slimes. That's my opinion. I'm a podcaster, so I will say the fuck I want to say. We don't give a shit about supporting a black child. If your product stands out, we'll support you. Don't come here with your emotional, I don't know what to call it, blackmail us because of our pigment. What the fuck am I supposed to engage because you have posted a fucking burger or pizza? What must I do now? I must comment and say, wow, it's a burger. Mic check. The camera is on. Yeah, I think we're recording, man. Guys, I have to check these things because I don't have a sound guy or a camera guy. I don't have a sound guy, man. So I have to check. But fuck everybody in this world, man. Mika's here, man. I'm back, man. Don't ask me where I was the entire time because, I will come for your neck. Don't ask me where I was, man, because life has been punching me like Mike Tyson. But regardless, man, let's record, man. Today I want to talk about gambling, man. Gambling is a scam. Gambling is a scam, especially this aviator shit and slots. Because it's like it's fashionable for people nowadays to put their money in those accounts and spin. I don't know, but I think I have an idea where this thing stems from because I remember during COVID, we couldn't go outside, and the only way a human can think of making money was putting money in the gambling platforms so that maybe your kids or your family can have something to eat because you couldn't go out. That's when the peak of gambling in South Africa, because after COVID, I think the gambling companies, that's when they got a lot of revenue because of people were indoors, and the only thing that they can think of was just putting money in the gambling accounts and try to make money, because that time it was hard, man. It was hard because people were not working, the companies were closed, and if you have kids and your kids are crying over there, you have to make a plan. But how can you make a plan while you can't even go out? So the only way for you to make money was to try your luck. Put 50 rand in that gambling platform, maybe by luck. I know luck is there, guys. Luck is there, but uh, let's say, for example, you put 100 per day, 100, and you win 500. Do you call that winning? I don't think so, guys. That's not winning, man. But all I can say is that these companies are selfish. They say winners know when to stop. How can you say winners know when to stop while you guys, you made these platforms to be addictive so that you can milk money from people, man? You made this platform addictive as much as you can so that you can milk money from people. Then you hide behind winners know when to stop. We know there's a psychology behind gambling. All those flashy colors there, playing the slots, the nice music. We know there's a psychology behind that. Where you feel like, yeah, I think I'm close, man. Only if I could just put more. I can feel it. I'm close to a jackpot. Guys, that's manipulation. That's psychology behind gambling. Gambling is a scam. And I know luck is there, but guys, let's be careful, guys. The other thing I want to talk about today is I saw an article whereby the article states that South Africans are spending 414 million rand per day as from 1st of December. That's a lot of money. 414 million per day on alcohol. 414 million rand per day on alcohol, man. That's a lot of money, man. South Africans, man. South Africans, man. Ba bunwa byala, man. Ay, ba bunwa. Eh, ba inela byala mo South Africa. Wana ko ya hawe or wena wetang. Even during COVID, they say, oh, you have to. The alcohol now is expensive. Because South Africans didn't give a shit about that. They didn't give a fuck if you are buying six around 500 rand. They will still pay for that six, man. South Africans, when it comes to alcohol, they don't give a shit about you. They will sacrifice everything as long as they can have a bottle of alcohol, man. Spending 440 million per day. Multiply that by 31, because that's a month of December. That's approximately 12.8 billion rand only on alcohol. Just imagine that. But who are we to dictate where people must spend their money? Because some people during December time, they got their bonuses, they're enjoying themselves. They've been working hard throughout the year. Now they're spending a lot of money on alcohol. Then who the fuck do you think you are to tell them where to spend their money? So that's another thing, guys. So what can I say? It is what it is. What can I say, guys? It is what it is. The other thing I want to talk about is I don't know how to, but I'll try to put it this way. A lot of people say graduate after getting their degrees and go back to where they grew up. A lot of people say graduates have attitude. Majority of people say graduates have attitude. So my question is, who are we to dictate how university graduates should behave? Because the time the student was studying for exams during around 2 a.m. or 3 a.m., we were not there. They were alone studying and burning the midnight oil or the midnight candle, doesn't matter. Where were we when those kids were studying hard, and failing and studying hard? Some of them didn't have food to eat. Some of them didn't even have place to sleep, but they've sacrificed just to get that degree. They have sacrificed to get their degrees. Then you didn't do anything in life, and you say the graduates most of them have an attitude. What attitude? Understand, there are graduates who have attitude. Understand. This person over here can say, I don't give a shit about people who doesn't come from university because they are lazy. And that's his or her opinion. And there's this guy over here who says, my degree, it doesn't mean I have a degree in life. I know there are certain human beings or people that I will need in the future. So I cannot come from university with my degree and say, I have a degree in everything in life, because life is more than academic achievement. There are connections that you will need. There are connections that you will need in life for your degree to work for you. But what I'm trying to say is that regardless, guys, who are we to dictate how graduates should behave after completing their degrees? If this one have an attitude, it's fine. It's on him. If this one also have an attitude, it's fine on him. If this one doesn't have an attitude, then it's fine. Who are we to dictate how graduates should behave? It's like, let me make an example. Like this guy over here grew up in the hood. He grew up poor and he worked very hard in life, and now his businesses are blowing up now. Now he can afford to stay there at the Harties or whatever, maybe Orchards. It doesn't matter. Question is, who are we to dictate how people who got their shit, how they should treat other people? Who are we to dictate how they should treat us? The only thing that they should focus on is on you. We have the same 24. We have the same 24. We have the same 24. If you want to go and get a degree, you have a choice. You can go there and get a degree. Unlike being salty to graduate because graduates have a degree now. They are full of attitude. Hey, that's on them. What about you? I think you have to focus on yourself, boy. I think you have to focus on yourself beside crying here and say, graduates, they're full of attitude, graduate this, graduate that. That's on you. What were you doing the time people were going to school and studying very hard? Where were you? I know we come from different backgrounds. I know. I know. I know we come from different backgrounds. But what I can say is that if you really need a degree, if you think that you are capable of going to university and complete a degree, you can even try uni as a part-time. If you really need a degree, you can go to school, guys. It's 2025. There's no excuse, guys. It's 2025. There's no excuse. This is not 1994. This is 2025. There's no excuse for one not to go to school now. There is no excuse. The other thing I want to talk about is, when you feel like, let me make an example. Maybe you have been praying to God that God, next 5 years, I want to have a car, I want to have a house, I want to have a degree, I want to have kids. And those things start to materialize. You feel like something wrong is about to happen now. You feel like something is about to happen. These things that I have been dreaming of, suddenly they are starting to materialize. That phenomenon is called anticipatory anxiety. When you feel like, no, a series of good things has been happening in my life, so I feel like there's a catch. Something bad is about to happen. It's like calm before the storm. But it's just the brain playing a trick on you. Sometimes it's when your brain is stuck in a survival mode for a long period of time because your brain thinks comfort zone cannot be a safe place to be. There's always a catch. Comfort zone doesn't feel right anymore because they've been stuck in survival mode for a long period of time. When things starting to align or materialize, you feel like something wrong is about to happen. And there's no such, guys. That's when your brain is stuck in survival mode, guys. The other thing I want to talk about is there's this song, hip hop song that has been circulating around the social media, Stogeti. Stogeti Aries, and the name of the song is called what is it called? Four Horsemen. I think it's Four Horsemen, something like that. And a lot of people say Nasty C carried the song with the hook. Nasty C, according to my opinion, I think Nasty C carried the song also. I think Nasty C carried the song with his verse, also with the hook. And Stogeti is a lyricist. We know Stogeti is a lyricist. He delivered. Also, Aries is a lyricist. He delivered also. But what doesn't sit well with me is that I remember, I'm not sure which year was it, when Aries, Nasty C, and Shane Eagles were on BET Cypher, whereby Aries said, came back with 2 caskets. He was talking about Nasty C and Shane Eagles while they were at the back. Nasty C and Shane Eagles were there. People were, especially Twitter, people would say, yeah, Aries is the GOAT. Aries this, Aries that, Aries this. Now, Stagity want to shoot a music video. And Nasty C and the other guy, I'm not sure who is that guy. I don't want to be disrespectful to him. I don't know the guy, but then apparently, allegedly, Aries is not picking up his phone for the music video. If Aries cannot pick up his phone to come and record the music video for Horsemen, so does it mean it's safe to say Nasty C carried the song and Aries no? If that's not the case, why can't Aries pick up the phone and go and shoot the music video? That's my question. If Aries think he had a better verse compared to Nasty C, why can't Aries pick up the phone and shoot the music video? Why? But I know the slimes will come for my neck because, slimes are dangerous. I know they will come for my neck and they will, they will make me trend if it's possible. But I'm sorry, slimes. That's my opinion. I'm a podcaster, so I will say the fuck I want to say. If it doesn't sit well with you, then I will lend you a chair. I'm a podcaster, so I will say the fuck I want to say. I'm going to say the fuck I want to say, man. So Aries, I think the fact that you are not picking up the phone, you are making things worse now. You are making things worse now. That's my opinion. If it doesn't sit well with you, then that's on you, guys. And I don't have a problem with Aries. But what he's doing now, I don't think it's wise for him to do that. You can't ghost Stogie T for music video. And a lot of people say Nasty C carried the song, and now you can't even pick up the phone. You are making things worse, Aries. But what can I say? The other thing I want to talk about is this thing of support a black child. Support a black child is trying in life. Like, this guy over here is selling Archer. Now you must support. Guys, we don't give a shit about supporting a black child. If your product stands out, we'll support you. Don't come here with your emotional, I don't know what to call it, blackmail us because of our pigment. No, don't do that. If your product is quality, we'll buy. If your product is quality, we'll buy. Don't come here and post and say, black child, support me. Black child, don't do that. If your product is quality, we'll support you. Don't come here and try to manipulate us. If your product is quality, we'll buy it. And this thing of let me plug you. Now everyone is selling Archer. How is that a smart move? Okay, this guy over here is selling Archer. This guy also is selling Archer. And this guy over here is also selling Archer. Okay, where do I have to buy Archer now? Because they give you a plug. And now everyone is selling Archer now on Facebook. Everyone is selling Archer now, guys. What do you call that? Guys, what do you call that? Everyone is selling Archer now. Is it a good business idea? Or are you just replicating people's idea now because it's fashionable for black people to replicate each other's businesses now? Isn't it? But that's my opinion, guys. If it doesn't sit well with you, then that's on you. That's my opinion. But the other thing I'll talk about is, especially on Facebook, there's this, I don't know if I should call it a fever. I don't know if I should call it a fever or a new wave. I don't know what to call it. But that fever is called Facebook monetization. The person who made Facebook monetization fashionable is that lady, what's her name? Mikey, the shopper queen. She's the one who made this Facebook monetization fashionable. And I enjoy her content. Her content is funny as fuck. And I think she deserves all the credit and she deserves the money that she's earning on Facebook. But now people want to replicate what she has done so that they can also make money. Like now people are just posting now and say, please engage on my post. Please engage on my post. Please support the black child now. Please don't forget to send me stars. Guys, where is the authenticity in that? There's no authenticity in that. Guys, if your content is a concrete content, people will engage and people will like your content, will like, and they will send you gifts, they will send you stars. You don't have to go and beg and say, people, please send me stars. People, please engage on my post. What the fuck am I supposed to engage? Because you have posted a fucking burger or pizza. What must I do now? I must comment and say, wow, it's a burger. What the fuck am I supposed to say? Tell me, what the fuck am I supposed to say now? Because most of you just posting shit and beg, please engage. How can we engage? Your content doesn't have that thing. It's not appealing. Your content is not appealing, guys. So don't come here and force us to engage on your platform. Don't force us. And there's no authenticity in that. That's what I wanted to say, guys. And I know, guys. I know, guys. My opinion doesn't sit well with a lot of people. It's fine. I'm a podcaster, guys. I am not here to please people. I'm here to voice my opinion. And if my opinion doesn't sit well with you, then that's on you. I cannot control that, guys. It's Mika, guys. Broken but bold. 3 Bs. Peace. We are out.
We don't give a fuck about your opinion.